Despite inclement weather looming in Murray last Thursday, it was not enough to prevent a student-led protest from taking place. The Murray State Climate Strike took place on the quad and had more than half a dozen people take part in the event. The strike was held in favor of raising awareness about climate change. Multiple speakers, including MSU student Darren Paris, spoke about how future leaders may confront the issue at hand.
With our votes and a nationwide growing demand, our future leaders of America are on track to guide our economy toward the sustainable maintenance of our land and resources so that, for once, we might truthfully say that the state of our land and resources are secure and improving.
Trees were also sold at the protest with proceeds going towards the Four Rivers Watershed Watch.
Have you ever wondered what it is like to get into disc golf? Well, you're in luck. Our very own Lucas Reck joined two racers in their first experiences in the sport. They even shared some of their thoughts on their experiences. Check it out.
Disc golf is one of the fastest growing sports in the world. However, it initially can be very daunting to get into. You have to get discs, find a course, and hopefully find a friend that is interested in it as well. Fortunately, there are several ways to get started, and today I have shown Franz and Grant the basics and have given them several discs to try. It is important to remember, if you are having trouble in the beginning, do not fret. There are several online sources that are available to help your game. Franz, a German international exchange student, and Grant, a Murray State senior, tells us a little bit of their first experiences with disc golf.
It was really fun, actually. I gotta admit though that my first throws were quite embarrassing, but I feel like I got the hang of it, at least a little bit, quite a bit, and it was really fun.
I think it's a nice excuse to be out in nature. I really like it. It's especially on a day like today, or maybe when it gets even cooler than now. It's a great way to kind of have an excuse to walk around the park, but you've got something taking you from hole to hole. So
while all the practice is excellent to improve your game, remember there is no substitution for actually going out and playing the game. If you're wanting to get started, you can pick up discs from Walmart or online retailers, and there are several local courses that are available to play. The best part is it is fun and free to play those courses. So go out there and have fun. Franz and Grant tells us about their favorite things that happened during their rounds.
Yeah, actually I was totally surprised. My throws before that weren't that good, and then we were just like 60 foot from the last hole, and me being in the end of the, like all the other players were better than I was, and I threw it in and just hit that hole from 60 foot. That was pretty cool.
my favorite experience so far is probably assaulting trees with my discs, but having it turn out well in a way where I get closer to the hole than I thought I would. They ricochet off.
Go out and discover the game. I will see you on the course. For MSU Tonight, I've been Lucas Reck.
While we all like to assault trees, they will not always be friendly to your disc. We would like to thank the Murray Callaway Park for hosting and Franz and Grant for sharing their experiences. JCPenney's Suit Up event was held this past Saturday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Murray JCPenney location. Business suits, shirts, pants, and shoes were discounted up to 60% for attendees, along with new items including men's khakis, men's basics, fashion jewelry, handbags, luggage, and more. The event was set in place in hopes for students to find professional clothing at lower prices. Career Services intern Emily Perry had high hopes for the event.
The JCPenney Suit Up event is a collaboration between JCPenney and Murray State's Career Services, where students, staff, faculty, and alumni can come and get an additional amount off the already discounted professional clothing. Last year we expected around 200 to come and take advantage of this event, and we ended up having about 400, and this year we're excited and hope to have even more.
The event was a success with 500 students in attendance.
Want to go to the movies but don't feel like spending money? Cinema International has you covered. This week's showing will be This Is Our Land. The film is rated PG and has a runtime of 117 minutes. It will be in French with English subtitles.
Security just got even higher at Murray State as all residents must now participate in the two-factor authentication. This will add more protection to student accounts by having them verify their login through an app called Duo Security. When a student logs into their Murray State account on a new device, they must press the Press button, which will send a verification to the app. All students must be enrolled in the app by October 22nd, or else they will be unable to log into Canvas and to MyGate.
Don't go away, there's more to come on MSU Tonight.
Stay tuned.